Samsaradava Nalalita Loka Janaya Karanya Ganaganatvam Praptasya Kalyana Gunana Vasha Vande Guru Shri Chadanada Vindam Mahaprabho Kirtana Nitya Gita Vaditramadyan Manasura Sena Romanchakam Pashuturanga Bhajo Vande Guru Shri Chadanada Vindam Shri Vigahara Dhananityanana Shringaratan Mandira Marjanado Yuktascha Bhaktam Shaniyujatopi Vande Guru Shri Chadanada Vindam Chatuvidha Shri Bhagava Prasada Swadana Chiptan Hari Bhakta Sangan Kirtaiva Triptim Bhajata Sadeva Vande Guru Shri Chadanada Vindam Shri Radhika Madhavayora Para Madhuya Lila Gunarupa Nam Nam Pratikhanasvadana Lolupasya Vande Guru Shri Chadanada Vindam Nikunja Yuno Radikali Siddhai Yaya Libi Yukti Apakeshaniya Tatrati Daksha Dativalabhasya Vande Guru Shri Chadanada Vindam Kintu Prabhuya Priye I probably skipped Sakshadarti Vena Sasamasa Shastre Uktastatha Bhavyat Eva Sabhi Kintu Prabhuya Priya Eva Tasya Vande Guru Shri Chadanada Vindam Yasya Prasadat Bhagavat Prasado Yasha prasadan nanagit kutopi. Dayan stuvam stasya yasha sri sandhyam. Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vindam. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Go Vani Pacharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschachadeshatarine. Oravani Pacharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschachadeshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadgadhara Shri Vasari Gaur Bhaktavinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadgadhara Shri Vasari Gaur Bhaktavinda. Chaitanya Nityananda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadgadhara Shri Vasari Gaur Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitagora Hari Bo.
Janshnupada Paramahamsa Padakacharya Ashtota Shata Shishmad Abharchanarinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON PBT PI Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Janshnupada Paramahamsa Padakacharya Ashtota Shata Shishmad Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananda Gauti Vaishnavinda Ki Jai. Nama Acharya Srila Haridasa Thakur Ki Jai. Premi se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Vrajabhumi Vrindavadam Ki Jai. Shri Navadvip Mahapurdam Ki Jai. Shri Purushottam Chaitra Jaganapuri Dam Ki Jai. Shri Ayodhya Dam Ki Jai. Ganga Mai Ki Jai. Yamuna Mai Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Harinam Sankirtana Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari. Samaveta Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. All glories to the Sambho devotees. All glories to the Sambho devotees. All glories to the Sambho devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Shri Narsim Pranam. Namaste Narasimhaya Praladalaya Dayine हिरण्याकाशीपूर्वशः शीलतङ्कानकालाये इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहो बाह्ये नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे तव करकमलवरेणकाम् अभूतशृङ्गा दलिता हिरण्यकशिभूतनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव करकमलवरेणकाम् अभूतशृङ्गमलवरे कमना अभूतशृङ्गा दलिता हिरण्यकशिभूतनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदीता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे नरसिंह जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय लक्ष्मी नरसिम्हा स्वामी की जय।
तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः। राधा कृष्ण सेवा पावो ए अभिलाषी। राधा कृष्ण सेवा पावो ए अभिलाषी। जे तुम्हार शरणलो तारा वंज पूर्ण हो। कृपा कोरी कोरो तारे वृंदावन वासी। मुरई अभिलाष विलास कुंज दियो वास। नयने रिबो सदा जुगल रूप राशि। ए निवेदन धरो सखीरनुगत करो। सेवाधिकार दिए करो निज दासी। दीन कृष्ण दासे को ये नमो रहोय। श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमे सदा ये नभासी। श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमे सदा ये नभासी। यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे। यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे। यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। तुलसीदेव्याय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्तिप्रदे देवी सत्यवत्याय नमो नमः वृन्दाय तुलसीदेव्याय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्तिप्रदे देवी सत्यवत्याय नमो नमः श्रीवृन्दाय तुलसीदेव्याय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्तिप्रदे देवी सत्यवत्याय नमो नमः श्रीवृन्दादेवी तुलसी महारानी की
O Tulasi, beloved Krishna, I bow down before you again and again. My desire to obtain the service of Sri Radha and Krishna. Whoever takes shelter of you has wish fulfilled. Bestow mercy upon him and make him a resident of Vrindavana. My desire also grant me residence in precious groves of Shiva and Damnatam. Thus within my vision shall behold the beautiful person of Radha and Krishna. I beg you to make me a follower, call her damsel Virja. Please give me a precious devotional service and make me your own maid servant. This very fallen lowly servant of Krishna prays. May I always swim the love Shri Radha and Govinda. Srimati Tulasi Maharani ki jai. There are 10 fancies, no matter chant holy name should be avoided, and they are as follows. 1. To blaspheme the devotees that dedicate their life for propagating holy name the Lord. 2. To consider the name the demigods Lord Shiva Brahma to be equal to independent name Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the order of spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic literature or literature pursuant to Vedic version. 5. To consider the glory of chanting Hare Krishna to be imagination. 6. To give some interpretation of the holy name the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activity on the strength of chanting the holy name. 8. To consider chanting Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious activities, often the Vedas the fruity activities, karma, ganda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glory of his holy name. 10. To not complete faith in the chanting holy names, and to maintain material attachments even after studying so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to Vaishnava must carefully guard against these 10 offenses in order to quickly achieve desired success. Krishna Prema. Now let us offer our most humble obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. That just as I choose who can fulfill to everyone, therefore compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Shri Chaitanya Shikshastakam ki jai. Cheto darpana marjanam bhava mahatavagni nirvapanam Shriya kairava chantrika vitaranam vidyavatu jivanam Anandam buddhivardhanam pratipadam purnamita swadanam Sarvatmasnapanam param vijayate Shri Krishna sankirtanam Nam namakari bahudha nija sarva shaktis Tatra pita niyamita smaranena kalaha Etadishi tavakripa bhagavam mamapi Durudeva mi dishami ha janina nurakaha Trinatapi sunicena tarorapi sahishnuna Amanina manadena kirtaniya sada harihi Na tanam na janam na sundarim kavitam vajagadisha kamaye Mama jammani shvare bhavata bhaktir haituki tavayi Ayinanda tanuja kinkaram patitam ham vishame bhavam buddha Kripaya tava pada pankaja stita duri satisham vichintaya Nayanam kalata shurudharaya vadanam katkata rudaya kira Pulakaya nichitam vapurkada tava nama grahane pavishyati Yuga itam nimeshe na chakshusha pravisha itam Shunya itam jagat sarvam govinda virahe name Ashrisha vah padaratam pinnashtumam Hadarshanam marm hatam karotu va Yatha tatha va vitatha tu lampato Mad prana natastu se eva na paraha Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Shri Chaitanya Shikshastakam ki jai. Glory to Shri Krishna Sankirtana, which contains the heart of all the dust committed for years and extinguishes fire of conditional life, repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is prime benediction of humanity at large because it spreads the rays of benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean transcendental bliss and enables us to fully taste the nectar for which always anxious. O my Lord, your holy name alone can all planetary human beings, and thus with hundreds of millions of names are Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names are vested all your transcendental energies. They are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, art kindness enables us to easily approach you by your holy names, but I'm so unfortunate and have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tall than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to commit wealth, nor desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. Only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth. O Samarjananda Krishna, I'm an eternal servitor, yet somehow I fall into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of Adam's lotus feet. O my Lord, while my eyes particular tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name, while my voice choke up when it hurts my body stand end to recitation of your name. O Govinda, feeling of separation, I'm concerned moment to be like a great millennium. Tears are flowing from eyes of torrential rain, and I'm feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and shall remain so even if hands up roughly by his embrace, or makes me broken heart by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipable Lord, unconditionally. Shri Chaitanya Shikshastakam ki jai. Shri Mangala Aarti prayers ki jai. Om Jnana Timirandasya Yananjana Shalakaya Chakshum Litam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Soyam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Ragnatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savatutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padang Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nivishesha Shunyavadi Pachatya Desha Tarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Daidaya Kripaptaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Dayine Prabhavin Namaha Madhuryo Jala Premata Shri Rupa Nuga Bhaktita Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Mutaye Dina Darine Rupa Nuga Viruddha Siddhanta Dvanta Harine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sashad Vairagya Mutaye Vipalampa Rasam Bodhi Padam Pujayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupa Nuga Varayate Gaura Virbhava Bhumistvam Nirdeshta Sajanapriyaha Vaishnava Sara Bhauma Shri Jagannathaya Te Namaha Vanchakalpatarupyascha Kripa Sindhu Pye Evacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishe Namaha Pancha Tattvatmakam Krishna Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagapate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jayatam Srato Pangor Mama Manta Materkati Masarva Swapadam Pojo Radha Madana Mohano Dived Vrindaranya Kopajumadash Shrimad Ranakara Singhasanasto Shrimad Radha Shila Govinda Devo Prishtari Bi Sevyamano Smarami Shriman Rasa Rasaram Pivam Shivata Tatastitaha Karsham Venu Saner Gopir Gopinata Shiyestunaha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanishvari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Tatara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Shri Mangala Aarti prayers ki jai. Shri Brahma Samhita ki jai. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradi Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam Chintamani Parakara Satmasuka Pariksha Lakshaveteshu Surabhi Rabi Palayantam Lakshmi Sahasa Shatasam Paramaseviamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Pajami Venung Kavanantamaravinda Dalaya Taksham Parhavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Gantarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shopam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Pajami Alola Chanta Kalasa Vanamare Vamshi Ranang Kadam Panayakeli Kalavilasam Shamam Chipanga Lalitam Yata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Pajami Angani Yasya Sakalendriya Vrittimanti Pashanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chimmaya Saduchula Vigrahasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Pajami Advaitam Achotam Anadi Mananta Rupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam Cha Vedeshu Durlabam Adurlabam Atma Bhakta Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Pajami Pantastu Koti Shatavassara Sampragamyo Vayuratapi Manaso Munipangavaanam Sopyasti Yapapada Simya Vichinta Tatve Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Pajami Ekopya Sora Chayatum Chakatanta Kotim Yachaktirasti Chakatanta Chayaya Tantaha Antantarastha Paramanu Chayantarastham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Pajami Yad Bhava Bhavtatiyo Manuchastateva Samprapya Rupa Mahimasana Yana Pushaha Suktayam Eva Nigama Patitaistu Vanti Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Pajami Ananda Chimmaya Rasa Patipavitapis Tapiya Evan Jarupa Tayakalapihi Goloka Eva Nivasatya Kilatma Bhuto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Pajami Premanjana Churuta Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadeva Hidayeshu Vilokayanti Yam Shama Sundam Achintya Guna Swarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Pajami Ramadi Murtishu Kalanyamena Tishtan Nanavatarama Karod Puvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samabhava Paramapumam Yo Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Pajami. Krishna, who is known as Govinda, the Supreme Godhead, he has an eternal blissful spiritual body. He is the origin of all. He has no other origin and the prime cause of all causes.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, the first progenitor who is tending the cows, yielding all desire, in abodes built with spiritual gems, surrounded by millions of purpose trees, always served with great reverence and affection by hundreds of thousands of Lakshmis or Gopis.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is adept in playing on his flute with blooming eyes like lotus petals, with head decked with peacock feather, with the figure of beauty tinged with the hue of blue clouds, and his unique loveliness charming millions of cupids.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, round whose neck is swinging a garland of flowers beautified with the moon locket, whose two hands are adorned with the flute and jeweled ornaments, who always revels in pastimes of love, whose graceful threefold bending form of Shamasundara is eternally manifest.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, whose transcendental form is full of bliss, truth, substantiality, and is thus full of the most dazzling splendor. Each of the limbs of that transcendental figure possesses in himself the full-fledged functions of all the organs and eternally sees, maintains, and manifests the infinite universes, both spiritual and mundane.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is inaccessible to the Vedas but obtainable by pure unalloyed devotion of the soul, who is without a second, who is not subject to decay, is without a beginning, whose form is endless, who is the beginning and the eternal Purushayati, is a person possessing the beauty of blooming youth.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, only the tip of the toe of whose lotus feet is approached by the yogis who aspire after the transcendental and betake themselves to pranayama by drilling their aspiration, or by the jnanis who try to find out the non-differentiated Brahman by the process of elimination of the mundane extending over thousands of millions of years.
He is an undifferentiated entity, as there is no distinction between potency and the possessor thereof. In his work of creation of millions of worlds, his potency remains inseparable. All the universes exist in him, and he is present in his fullness in every one of the atoms that are scattered throughout the universe at one and the same time. Such is the primeval Lord, whom I adore.
I adore the same Govinda, the primal Lord, in whose praise men who are imbued with devotion sing the mantra suktas told by the Vedas, by gaining their appropriate beauty, greatness, thrones, conveyances, and ornaments.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, residing in his own realm, Goloka, with Radha resembling his own spiritual figure, the embodiment of the ecstatic potency possessed of the 64 artistic activities, in the company of her confidantess, Sakis, embodiments of the extensions of her bodily form, permeated and vitalized by his ever blissful spiritual rasa.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is Syama Sundara Krishna himself, with the inconceivable, innumerable attribute, whom the pure devotees see in their heart of heart with the eye of devotion tinged with the salve of love.
I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who manifested himself personally as Krishna and the different avatars in the world in the forms of Rama, Nrsimha, Vamana, etc. as his subjective portions. Sri Brahma Samhita ki jai. Bhagavad Gita 7.1 purport. Srinvatam swakada Krishna punya sravana kirtanaha hridayanta hi sohi abhadrani vitanoti surhutsatam nashta prayesva abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttama sloke bhaktir bhavati naistiki tada rajastamo bhava kama loba jayasya chedayeter anhavidam sitam satve prasidati evam prasanna manaso bhagavad bhakti yogataha bhagavad tattva vijnanam mukta sangasya jayati vidyate hridayagrandeschya diyante sarva samsayakshiyante chasya karmani drushta evatmanishware. To hear about Krishna from Vedic literatures or to hear from him directly through the Bhagavad Gita is itself righteous activity. And for one who hears about Krishna, Lord Krishna, who is dwelling in everyone's heart, acts as the best wishing friend and purifies the devotee who constantly engages in hearing of him.
In this way, a devotee naturally develops his dormant transcendental knowledge. As he hears more about Krishna from the Bhagavatam and from the devotees, he becomes fixed in the devotional service of the Lord. By development of devotional service, one becomes freed from the mode of passion and ignorance, and thus material lust and averse are diminished. When these impurities are wiped away, the candidate remains steady in his possession of the pure goodness, becomes enlivened by the devotional service, and understands the science of God perfectly. Thus, Bhakti Yoga severs the hot knot of material affection and enable one to come at once to the stage of asamsayam samaham, understanding of the supreme absolute truth, personality of Godhead. Therefore, only by hearing from Krishna or from his devotee in Krishna consciousness can one understand the science of Krishna.
Hare Krishna.